My name is George Forster and I'm the head golf professional at Radnor Valley Country Club. I would like to discuss with you relief options from a yellow stake or lined hazard, also known as a regular water hazard. So in this case, my ball is within the margin of the hazard. Now, first option, I'm allowed to play this golf ball from the hazard. So I can even remove this yellow stake if it interferes with my stance, swing, or lie of the ball. And I can play this shot from the hazard without penalty, but be very careful not to ground your club. Grounding your club, you'll be penalized 2 shots. Okay, in this scenario, I was playing my shot from back in the center of the fairway, back where my golf bag is. I hit the golf ball. It landed right here and bounced into the water. Now, obviously, I can't play that ball out of the water. So, what do? What are my options? Okay, under a penalty of 1 shot, I can go stroke and distance back to where I played the previous shot from, and in this case, it's right here, and drop the ball as near as possible to that spot. If the ball was played from the teeing ground, I would re-tee anywhere within the teeing ground. Okay, my final option is to determine the point where the ball last crossed the margin of the hazard. In this case, we know it's about 3 or 4 feet to the right of the yellow stake. And just a point of information, the margins of the hazard are deemed to go vertically upwards. But in this case, the ball bounced in, so we have a really good idea of where it crossed. So, keeping that point between me and the hole, I can go back as far as I want and drop anywhere along this line. So in this case, I would probably want to drop right about here, and the ball would be in play. There are your options for a yellow staked or lined water hazard. Okay, we're on the 13th hole at Radnor Valley Country Club, and I'm in the bunker behind the green. Every year, I get this question probably a dozen times. What happens if you're in the bunker behind the green and you hit your shot, and this is a very challenging shot, and it goes into the water? What are my options? Okay, so option number 1, let's remember, with a regular water hazard, yellow stakes, you can play the ball as it lies, but in this case, the ball's in the water. I can't hit it. So, under a penalty of 1 stroke, I can use the stroke and distance rule and drop as near as possible to the spot where I played the shot from. So in this case, it's right here. But guess what? In a bunker, because I've already played from the bunker, I'm allowed to rake it before I drop it. And it is a drop, not a place. That ball would be in play. My final option would be to determine the point where the ball last crossed the margin of the hazard. In this case, my bunker shot came over the flagstick, landed over there, but remember, the margins of the hazard are deemed to go vertically upwards, so it last crossed right here. This would be the spot. Now, I cannot drop in here. I have to go on the other side of the hazard, keeping this point in line with the hole, and I could go on a line as far back as I want. Okay, so we determined that the ball last crossed the margin of the hazard over there by the fringe of the green. My relief option in this case, again with a one-stroke penalty, would be to drop anywhere along this line as far back as I want. So in this case, I would probably drop the golf ball right here. And those are your relief options when you're in the bunker behind the green on hole number 13 and you accidentally hit the ball into the water.